Hey y'all, Rick Fearless, Strokers Dallas, Strokers I South, Spunchwally Garage. Good morning. How you doing? All right. Today is what is today? Tuesday, September 17th, 2024, year of our Lord, season number 2, episode number 261. In today's show, we will cover adversity. We will cover haircut. We will cover haircut. Yes, I said haircut. Let's go. In my life, the 366 Project, coming to you almost live from almost downtown Dallas in the powerful CHUMP studio. Today's show is brought to you by Reliable Diamond Tool. That's ready2.com. REDITOO. Check them out for concrete working tools. Also brought to you by Simpson Motorcycle Helmets. If you got $100 head, then you wear $100 helmet. But if your head is priceless, like mine, wear a Simpson. They are the best. We are a dealer. StrokersDallasMerch.com. We are also a dealer for Extreme Charge. Extreme Charge is the best motorcycle maintenance battery charger on the planet. I got 50 of these going right now. They are the best. We are a dealer. StrokersDallasMerch.com. Today the Mr. Hey, I forgot to say, my buddy the Goose came in to see me yesterday. Goose is my old pal that worked with me off and on for 15 years. One of my best friends in the world. Great guy. He and his beautiful wife Kay retired and moved to Alpine, Texas, out by Big Bend. He's got a beautiful place out there, and I'm very envious of him and his wife. They are living their best life, and I told him that yesterday. Great to see you, Goose. Stop in anytime. Love you, brother. Today, the Mr. Peabody Wayback Machine goes back to 1976. In 1970, this is how adversity can turn into something good. In 1976, I got a DUI. So I am not yet 20. I was 19 years old. I got a DUI, and my great aunt and uncle owned Roach Paint. So my great aunt came and got me, and she said, we are going to get you a suit of clothes and get you some nice looking things so you can go find a job. So I went, and she bought me a suit. Back then, when you went looking for a job, no matter what the job was, you wore a suit. So I wore a suit. She bought me a suit, bought me some slacks and button-up shirts and all that. And she went and got me a haircut. We went and visited Sarge. That's my great uncle. And he said, why don't you come to work for me at Roach Paint? He said, we've talked about it since you were a little kid. Why don't you come to work for me? And I said, yes, sir. And he said, how you going to get here? You wrecked your truck when you got the DUI. Remember, I'm 19. I said, I'll figure it out. I got a motorcycle, but it ain't running right now. He pitched me the keys to an old company car, and he said, you drive this for a while. And I said, yes, sir. And he said, you be here Monday morning. And he said, you're going to be representing my family, so you don't be late. You don't be a goofball. You just come in here and work. Do you understand? And I said, yes, sir. And as we were walking out the door to leave, this was on a Friday, he said, you do me one more favor. And I said, yes, sir. And he said, you go get a haircut before you come to work Monday morning. And I looked at my aunt. She looked at me. And I said, yes, sir. We went back to the same barber shop that I had been to a couple hours before. We went back in. The guy said, what's the matter? My aunt said, take some more off that boy. And he said, okay. And so I got two haircuts in one day. So that goes to show how the adversity of being stupid and getting a DUI at 19 can turn into something good. That put me on the track to working for Roach Paint, which turned into Glidden, which I retired from 20 years later and opened up my own businesses over here. I think that woke me up. That made me think, are you going to be a goofball all your life, boy? Come on now. You got to go to work. You know, so when I went to work for Roach Paint, I worked hard. I worked long, hard hours, and I loved it. I loved the challenge of being the best, and that was what I strive for. All right, speaking of being the best, let's check that chuck. Check that chuck. You got those black boot bottom chucks. These are classics. Yeah, I like the boot bottoms. They give you some extra cushion there. I'm having a hard time with my feet lately, so I've been wearing more of the thicker sole chucks. They call them Chuck 70s. This one has a black and white logo, white toe, white sole, double black racing stripes, boot bottom, no vent hose, white shoestrings, one eye down, double knotted for safety. These are, say it with me, y'all, these are some handsome chucks. You want to look around the office? I does. That's Biggin and Rat and Bliss and me. So that was a few years ago. That baby now, my granddaughter is now 13. I'm very proud of her. She's a beautiful, smart young lady. She's a cheerleader. She's doing great. Biggin is married now. Congratulations. The Rat is engaged. Congratulations. I could not have handpicked two better guys than their guys. And I could not have handpicked a better family for Bliss than her mom and dad and brothers and sister. Okay, so things work out. Things work out. You know, if you just give them time, things will work out. If you just don't give up, things will work out. Let's see how things are working out for my grandma. Let's see what my grandma Golda and my grandpa Dick was doing 75 years ago today. September 17th, 1949 was a Saturday. Grandma wrote, Dick is working at the elevator. That's a grain elevator. We will go to town tonight. Dixie and I cleaned her dress. Dixie would have been about 10 or 11. I bet she was a lot of help cleaning that dress. We used to get food on our shirt, and our pop would say, you got so much food on that shirt, why don't you keep it in the icebox? Dad joke. So some bacon and eggs walked into a bar, and before they could order, the bartender said, hey, we don't serve breakfast here. Get off the couch, a motivational minute, turn your wounds into wisdom. That's what I did. That's what I did when I got that DUI. And I went to work for Roach Paint. I turned that wound into wisdom. Okay? YouTube. Check out my YouTube channel, Strokers Dallas, Rick Fairless. It's really good. Lots of cool videos. We had a tour yesterday. We do the tour every Monday and Friday at 1:30. So we had a tour yesterday. We had some people from the Gas Monkey Garage Tour came over, and it was very nice to meet them, and they were all from out of state, and they got to look around Gas Monkey and then come over here and look around Strokers. So I appreciate that very much. The anniversary party, October 11, 12, and 13. All right, Rick Fearless, I got to go. Love you, Alice. Hey, I'll see you tomorrow.